regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, 821 Central Coast mob and suicide. Only arsonist. I step in the booth and gas. I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music. I work hard at this.
That's right. We're back live on Chicano Tube. Back live on Chicano Street, La Calle de la Raza. Do me a favor, hit that like. Please hit that subscribe if you can. You don't have to hit the like. You can hit the dislike. You could hit the chingatu. No, I'm just kidding. No, I appreciate all the day oneers. Gracias to everyone that's in the members only also as well. I'm going to be dropping this afternoon another guerra story. What else are they? You know what I mean? The members only, the backbone of the community, they get to see in person if they want every single content creator series of fight. So right now, we're a okay community, smaller community, but once we get to going to Arizona, going to New Mexico, and going to Texas, then you cabrones are going to be wanting to join the members only. They're like, Mikey, I can see the fight in person, which would be like $80, $100 ticket. Depending who's fighting, could be $150. You'll be able to get it for some 99. So shout out to the members only. And shout out to everyone, man. All the raza, all the Chicano channels, and all the Chicano pages. I mean, when I say this, I think a lot of people have the same sentiment. Or maybe not. When you start a YouTube channel, and say you're starting a YouTube channel and it's not about certain niches or whatever, you're podcasting. Say you're podcasting on YouTube. I think it would be everyone's honor to be able to have the mayor of their city come on their podcast. So I'm honored that tonight, this is like a pinchy little moment right here. We did it, cabrones. We did it. I'm going to tell you what Cruz told Juanito. We did it together, carnalito, que hubo. So, hold on. People are driving crazy. Oh, how they're driving. Oh. Anyways, we did it together, carnalitos, que hubo. That's right. Tonight we got the mayor. The mayor. So, let me go ahead and let you know this is the former mayor, Dennis Donahue. He's an oldie but goodie. And he is sponsored, endorsed is the word. Sponsored. It sounds like an AA meeting. Hey, who's your sponsor? AA meeting. Hold on. Shout out to them. Anyways, so tonight he's endorsed by the current mayor, which is Kimberly Craig. Kimberly Craig did an absolutely phenomenal job. We'll talk about that a little bit, but then we'll talk about Mayor Donahue bringing in his knowledge, bringing in experience, and you guys will be able to ask questions. I'm going to have the huge 65-inch monitor that's in the Chicano Street Studios. I'm going to have the 65-inch monitor right there. And, you know, the comments come out. Literally, your comments are 3-4 inches by 65. All your guys' comments. So we'll be able to read the comments. Of course, I got to warm up, you know, the guests and tell them, hey, there's certain things that are puro pedo. Don't trip. You know, this is this is the Alisal district. This is primarily East Salinas is in the house. All Salinas is in the house, but primarily the Alisal district. So don't trip. Sometimes people get in there and say some shit, all right? And if you feel like addressing anything, Mayor Donahue, by all means. It's kind of like when you have a president. Oh, I see the comments. It's kind of like when you have a president and the cabron or cabrona, she's no longer president. But you're still always, for the rest of their natural life, going to refer to them if you have any kind of, you know, respect for the office, decency, honor, all that shit, whatever you want to call it. You'll still call them president. President, right? Because they were president once, but maybe not right now. So the alcalde is coming on tonight, man. I'm excited. I'm super pumped. I've been so busy, gente, to keep it honest with you. I always keep it a buck. 1,000 with you. Been so busy. I haven't seen moms in a few days, so I'm driving right now to see moms. Didn't even have to worry about lunch because I ate some tinga, leftover tinga from what the wifey made. That's that chicken with the sauce, and I think it's mixed with that cheese. That's like man, it's like a Oaxaca cheese. It doesn't melt, but it stays in there like that shit is fire. Welcome to Death Row. That's right, my boy. Hey, listen to this song. I'm gonna give you a song, Death Row, because your first comment, cabron. I'm gonna give you a DJ song. Look up this one, and you tell me on the next live if I gave you a banger or not. It's Tupac, and it's called 16 on Death Row. Okay, this came out in the 90s. But a lot of they were sending us to on the bus, the Great Goose at 16 years old. So it was a different time, right? Um, but listen to that one, 16 on Death Row, and tell me if that's not your new anthem. I pretty much gave you your new anthem. Where you can listen to download SoundCloud. Wait. Download SoundCloud. It's the biggest free online platform for music. I download on the fly a lot of times music from there when I'm DJing, but you gotta have an internet connection. I just gave you a banger, a slapper, cabron. So, and tune in tonight, cabron. Ask the mayor some questions, but man, the comments last time were crazy. I sold him a piece of carga before he went on the live. Oh my gosh. I'm like trying to keep a straight face, and I can't look at the comments sometimes because you guys get crazy. And then we had a caller this Tuesday. He called in. He said, I'm, I'm calling in from Wakanda, where Kamala was born. Oh, I had to make a clip of that. But you know what? The caller went on and spoke good shit. O sea, he was talking about the raza is the backbone of the United States. Who else is doing those kind of trabajos, man? Who else is doing those kind of jobs? The raza is, man. Even if you look at like the movie Mi Familia, 19, they came out in 95, whatever. They're traveling from East LA over the bridge to get to West LA, and most of the raza were like landscapers, hardworking laborers, etc. But Bob, he didn't want to do that, right? Pinchy Bob. He said he doesn't want to do that. He didn't want to do nothing respectable, man. It was what it was. It was a black sheep, and what are you gonna say about Bob, right? I actually think I don't know if he's Mexican in real life, but I know Jimmy, who played Jimmy in that movie. I know he's Puerto Rican in real life. Look alike, man. They look like they could be brothers. Huda Solori, that's right, my boy Mike Stero. I appreciate you, cabron. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights is in the casa, cabron. I'm gonna be recording some highlights this Sunday. I'm gonna be at the Dallas and Niner game. If you're tailgating out there, hit me up 831-204-6977. So that way I can go to your little party, your tent, the truck you got open, whatever. And then let me know, can we bring pisto, or I don't even know if we could bring pisto in the parking lot. I don't even know if what's allowed, cabron. I don't even know nothing. And I haven't even purchased parking yet. Do I have to purchase parking? Speaking of this afternoon, finishing up the transmission on the 79 Malibu. That's right. Now that's a glass house, cabron. You ever take out that back windshield and you weigh that thing, bro? That back windshield, at least 20 pounds, bro. That's a huge glass house. That's right, my boy. Last night I had a little had to go help out my daughter. She needed a jump. And then today, right now, literally just moments ago, we swapped out the battery. O'Reilly swapped it out. Shout out to O'Reilly, man. They still do old school service like that, where it's someone that doesn't know nothing about nothing, and they'll swap out their battery if you buy it there. It's like 250, whatever. We want the good batteries though for my daughter. But this is a dad duty. I'll do that for any one of them, anytime. It's never even a question. Never. Julio Soler says, "Does the mayor have hands?" Well, we'll talk about that because when he was first mayor, the gang problem was bang. It was what it always was. It always was since the 80s in Salinas, maybe even longer. All I know is since the 80s. That's all I know and can remember. Maybe even longer. It was always a gang infestation problem because I said this more on the members only. what the city was, how it was a stronghold, to who it was a stronghold, to who has been controlling it, and it being the first location that has history of being a first for things up north. You know what I'm saying? Without me having to say them. So how they are from then, how they are to now, what does he think did it? We got to talk about homelessness. We gotta talk about homelessness. We gotta talk about what a lot of the raza is tripping on the ag technology, because a lot of the raza saying this ag technology is gonna replace the raza. So we don't want that, right? We don't want unemployment to go up. You know, whatever happens on November 5th, I mean, it's just gonna be a copy and paste. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. If we get a hyena in office, who's a puppet and just says whatever and wears earpieces, it's not the end of the world. Gente, just we fucked up, and we can't buy houses and we can't save money. And forget about asking for a raise, I'll tell you that. Anyways, que huele gente, that's right. See, Doug, my boy is in the casa. I appreciate you, my boy. It's gonna be a banger. Tonight's gonna be a banger. I think ultimately any channel that's a podcast type of channel that deals with the raza community or their community, their people. God, well, like that's how I consider mine, right? But we do more, right? We shoot the shit. We get into cheese tube. We bump heads, lock horns every once in a while with these pendejos, but it's all good. Who wouldn't be honored to have the mayor of their pinchy city? Now, again, current mayor just endorsed him. Okay, the ads have been circulating. If you have social media, and especially if it's plugged into your, obviously your social media is, what they do, gente. They get your location on your phone, whether you like it or not. They take your information, and they know what to feed you, local shit in your area. Well, local feeds come in my area, right? So I seen Kimberly Craig. She already endorsed them. She already endorsed them. That's right. I'm gonna have to get emotion. Let me get emotion. Hold on. Let me get stuff to clean moms. I can see your comments, Spencer. Huh. Toallita. Good enough. Banger. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you, cabron. Mikey, could you have black berets por la causa? Gracias. Yeah, cabron. Exactly. This is what I've said since day one. And someone just reaffirmed it. Shout out to mi hermano Pedro. Shout out to you, cabron. We're gonna run this next week, cabron. Don't trip. I would be what kind of cabron would I try to be? Say, oh, the raza, the people trying to help people out, and then I come in one sided. Me having beefs, personal problems with anyone, that doesn't mean shit. But I'm talking about with world views. Am I just gonna shove it down your throat, shove it down your throat, shove it down your throat? I would be I would close the doors on pretty much guests. I would close the doors on guests. Now, the people that listen to me every day, when I do all these lives and all that stuff, um, then beliefs, personal convictions, all that. But I'm not closing doors on anyone. So Black Berets wants to come on. Hey, first off, I don't even know if I've ever even heard of the Black Berets coming on. I just got to keep it a buck. Um, but if anyone wants to come on, you have a voice here. You have a seat at the table. This is the kind of platform that we are. It does not matter. And if anyone even if I bump heads with you in the past, that's the past. It's over. Get a hold of me. We need to do this. We need to do this like yesterday. I was just telling Norbies, I think that's the future. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right here, right now. I think that's the future. It's going to be cross streaming, because when we cross stream, we basically we join the communities together. And when we join them together, not only do they get to network or see everyone's opinions, link up with people, like people, don't like people, whatever, but that's the whole point, is to grow. What the hell we doing this if we ain't gonna grow? The reason to grow, well, my reason to grow is to get the message out. And the message is, well, obviously unity of the raza, and more things. Tell you about I've been a mayor, being an elected mayor of Titty Towns. Oh man, man. So what I do on the workout, Telly, is I do a little 4 set workout, and that's to avoid having titties cover up. First one is the bench press. So you called it. The first thing I do is a bench press, and I do till failure. I don't do sets. Failure means until you can't do it no more. So I do 4 sets. I do one, the bench press. And then the second one, oh, the leg lifts. That's for the front quads. I put about 102, 15, 20 pounds, something like that. Front quads. Then I do the lat pull down for the V shape because all men want the V shape. And then I finish the set with a pair of 35s, dumbbells that I lift really slow. You have to lift them slow because it's high intensity workouts. That's what I want. That's how you get muscle growth. Do that and you'll be all right as a dude. Pinche telly. Black berets for la causa. Could you have Chicano tube? Gracias. Yeah, like I don't mind, cabron. Like I said, this is a seat at the table for anyone. You want to talk about? We did it. We did. Let's go. Let's go. You know, and even if we had broncas in the past or whatever, who gives a shit, man? Let that shit go, man. Little kitty shit. And if they don't let it go, it's because they're content monsters and they want views. You know, I don't care. We got into it on a video 2 years ago. Well, let it go. Are you over it? Because I am. Because I am. But maybe not. That's right, paisano. Mike Zapata. That's right. My boy, es que eres de Michoacán, ¿verdad, cabrón? O la familia es de Michoacán. That's what you're saying, paisano? Or Jalisco, way. Remember, Pops is Michoacán and Mom's is Jalisco, way. Much love, Rasta. I'm busy, but much love. That's right, my boy. ¿Qué onda contigo, way? The fish tanks? Or what you doing, cabrón? That's right. But stay active, cabrón. I mean, gente, we got to take advantage of this pinchy energy God has given us for these little 80, 90 years we're here on this earth. You could be go, 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 fucking since you open your eyes all the way till you go to sleep. As long as you get some good sleep, take advantage of the energy you got. Mile High Hustle is in the casa, one of the main event fighters. November 28th is going down at 6 o'clock. You guys, the pre-order is already up. We're gonna be dropping the link more and more. It's at least right now it's in my community post, my community section. If you guys want to see November, don't blink. And also tune in this Friday night because Paradigm has the home channel advantage. So you're gonna see a pro 80, 90% pro Paradigm comments in the comments section. Mile High, you're going to sleep. Mile High, you made a mistake. All this other stuff. Mile High ain't tripping. Cause sticks and stones will break my bones. Let me spray Mom's right here. So yeah, I got her Kempasuchi, the Dia de Muertos flowers. You guys seen it, right? I put that live in the members only. Well, one, because it had music. And yeah, that's when I put the fresh flowers on. But anyways, if Kamala was doing a working interview for the last 4 years, ask yourself if you would hire her to run your business. Yeah, no. Would she be even a candidate? She could probably talk herself into like being an interviewee. You know, maybe she might place like a top 10 candidate for hire. I mean, I'm not saying that she doesn't know how to work like a desk job. Maybe she's a better desk job worker than she is leader. It's just some people can lead naturally and some can't. Let's not get into politics, okay? Porque luego la gente se pinche agüita and blah 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 blah, and I get it. Well, this is a regular midday life, so we'll get into everything right now. Shit. Hmm? Yeah, I'm gonna get Mom's new Kempasuchi. I think I'm gonna, you know what? Let me get the taza. So I'm gonna put some more water on these things. Híjole, why didn't I water? Brown culture's in the casa. Orale, Mikey. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you, cabrón. Tap in tonight with the mayor, man. With the mayor. The comments are gonna be wild, man. What do you guys tone it down for the mayor, cabrón? You can start asking him about Operation Black Widow, and oh, I could already see the raza doing something like that. Hey, Mayor Donahue, did you spearhead? Were you in conjunction with other law enforcement agencies for Operation? Oh man, I don't know. I mean, it is a valid question, but you guys are wild, man. Hold on, let me get to the hires. I gotta pump some water on Mom's flowers. Norby's loves to piss off black men. Last time I was a chinga. No, no, I think he speaks from his heart, cabron. I mean, who's trying to do that? Who's trying to light a forest fire against a raza? Pendejos do that, like Alvin. You want to know who lights those kind of forest fires? There you go. Alvin would have got us into like 4 wrecks already. If everyone would have been like, yeah, let's go Cali Mac Burger. And, yeah, ride with Alvin. 1 wreck, 2 wreck, 3 wreck, 4. So we would have got into 4 wars. And what would have done right now? Been laughing, smoking, doing a video smoking. Oh, man, that's the leader you want? That's the leader. All he's ever going to have, is juvenile hall pictures. That's it. That's all he's ever going to have is juvenile hall pictures. But anyways, let me put some water, man. I need to water up, moms. Okay, that's good. Oh, I have to wipe her down again. It's okay. Cultura Cafe is laughing. I don't know what's going on. The Black Beret again. I don't know who Black Berets are. Were they like in the Forrest Gump movie? Remember when they put hands on Jenny? Some dudes put hands on Jenny in the Forrest Gump movie, and he rushed them. Weren't they wearing berets? Oh no, those are Panthers. Or is it the same thing? Because I'm confused now. Yes, that's right, man. Dog paws in the casa. That's right, my boy. I was just over there, man. I was just over there in Chowchilla. I think that's dog paw country. But shout out to you, man. Shout out to the perros too. Much respect. The Black Berets por la Causa is a Chicano Native American political group. Is that what you meant to say? Group? Okay. Yeah, I'm not looking to, well, one, join a political group, or two, you want to be dealing, I don't want to be dealing with that, man. And then if you get on a powerful level, what's going to happen? They're going to want to whack you. It gets like that. It gets dangerous where shit, you got to be doing like remember the gladiator when he was when he was fighting, remember at the time when his name got bigger, 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 and he knew he was the enemy of the king. Shit, he was even nervous to eat food. They were going to kill him. Will the mayor have a celebrate indigenous bar? You guys want me to ask the mayor that question? Oh my gosh, you guys aren't letting that go, man. Mayor, is there such thing as a light skinned, green eye, indigenous Barbie? 100%. That means both of her parents are 100% lineage traced back to a tribe that dates the years of the Crusades, 1000s. No, that's crazy. Tell the mayor if he's able to lower the price on Nike Cortez back to 50. Shit, man. What are they at right now? They're probably 70, huh? Yep. Good looking now, Joe Biden. They're probably 80, huh? Anyways, yeah. I do got to get some of those. It's okay. Well, for one, I can't put on all the old ropa because I'll feel weird. It'll feel out of place and weird. It would. It's just too much, too many. What is it called? Too much development. Not even for like a victory outreach skit or nothing. Hey, Mikey, you put this on for the victory hour? No, I'm good, man. I'm good. You can get some youngsters to do that on the strength. You don't need me. Ask Alvin real quick. Oh yeah. Give me that Charlie Brown. What's that music video called? Blue Rack? Hell yeah. And then the next day, this is what I think about policy number 33. Oh man. Crazy. These cabrones are crazy, man. On the fence, huh? Mom's is clean now. I am gonna get her new Dia de Muertos flowers. Then I can't even come to the cemetery. I can't even park inside on Dia de Muertos. So you guys, I have Wayward Son coming on the channel. Very special guest. He's gonna be coming on Dia de Muertos on November 1st. It's gonna be a great conversation. I can't wait for mi hermano Wayward Son. A lot of knowledge you can't get in college. Cultura Cafe. What kind of questions are you gonna ask the mayor? Well, I want to ask him about the what about gang? What about the problem, crime? What about the gang problem? What about ag tech? What about homelessness? What about all the South Side barrios in this barrios? That's a Chicano coming out. What about all the South Side neighborhoods in Salinas, which is the upper scale suburbs, get all their streets repaired? And here we are in the Alisal district looking like Mexico. So there's questions to ask. It's not going to be no fluff. It's not going to be like, oh, yeah, team mayor, let's go. No, let's talk about these questions, man, because you know where I'm coming from already. It could be him. It could be someone else. Who's going to help the people? I'm not bent on one person because that person could all of a sudden pull a move and then what? Se vendió, and then what? I'm not going to ride with them no more. Simone, mayor should lower prices on Solid Bowl Reeboks. That's right, my boy. Now, the Reeboks, I don't like the green ones, Dispensa. I never liked the green ones. I thought the foot was too wide. On the green ones. And so I always like the classics, the Reebok classics. And those ones are the dark blue soles with the dark blue lettering. Some people got umbrellas on, man. It's a little sunny. What's the temperature over there where you're at, cabrones? Black Berets for La Causa. They're from San Ho. Okay. Well, you know what? I want to give a shout out to Baby Love Substance because she's the one. She's the one. I have to give her thanks that put me in contact with Carlos Montes. So if you guys want to put me in contact with someone, I'm open, like 7-Eleven. Let me know. Just drop it right there, Mikey. I got a Chicano professor. We're looking to schedule a time. That one's cooking. The Brown Berets want to come back, but they want to come back 7 deep. I'm like, let's do it. And I know you guys appreciate that. No, I'm not closing the door on anybody to come on Chicano Street. Brown, black, white, red, yellow, you name it. Guys, let's have that conversation. But of course, I gotta always bring it back to how is it pertain to Chicanismo, Chicanos, us, the raza. How do we fit in that picture, or how do you know what I mean? Skip, salute. That's right. Nike Cortez. I do got to buy some, man. It's so damn comfortable. They're coming back now. You know what I mean? They're coming back. Nowadays, it doesn't even look that much 90s because, again, a lot of shit's just getting worn by a lot of people. You'll see a pinchy skater wearing a Charlie Brown. You know what I mean? So you're like, okay, that, Chicanos had it at one point, like a monopoly on the look. It's over. Mayor, free the homies like a Oh, you mean give pardons? Well, what happened was that pinchy Governor Pete Wilson, and they started pushing the 3 strikes. Okay, that was in the early 90s, but I understand because that was the peak. Salinas had the highest homicides in 94 in history, and then it topped that when I came home in 09. That's when I knew we got to get to these youngsters, man. There's a lot of work to do, and that's where I started the juvenile halls. But free the homies. Okay, but don't be like the cabrones that say free the homies, free the homies. I mean, come on, let's keep it real. Okay, if the homies went off, like set it off, AK-47s, shooting at the placas, you know they got to sit down for at least 20. And then you want to say free the homies? I mean, I get it. They are the homies, but, let's use some logic here. The homies are going to have to sit down 10, 15, 20, and that's even if they make it home. That's even if they make it home because you think it's a 2-way ticket. And I had too many partners turn it into a 1. And they're just a memory to me. I wonder where they're even at nowadays. Yeah, Garden of Memories. That's right, my boy. Yeah, Garden of Memories. I'm on Abbott. Over here, they buried moms in June of 22, carnal. This is where we come from, the Alisal district, out east. Now, I understand other people say they go to Prunedale. Yeah, but that's another city. But I understand that there's another one on a hill in Prunedale that would be the only other one. But Garden of Memories is the traditional. This is the traditional place. Hold on a second, gente. Hold on. But that's right, Mr. Goya. The Longorias are in the casa. I appreciate you, my boy. Gracias for tapping in. Tap in tonight, cabron. What about the Salinas mayor? He just got endorsed by the current mayor, is Kimberly Craig. She endorsed him. And then he got endorsed. This is the big one. This is the one that kind of pushes it over the edge when the PLACA, the Peace Officers Association, when they endorse you. Because they're for one, they're not going to endorse a defund the police person. And there's 2 people on the city council in Salinas that need to get unseated because they're those kind of cabrones. In their world, there will be less crime and harmony without police. And so, cálmense. Even though I know people come on the platform, they said, you know what? The police force, it birthed out of what is it called? A slave rescue patrol. Something like I can't even remember. That's why I can't even say it right because I never heard it until I had it. I think that was the episode with the brown berets. So shout out to brother Anthony and shout out to sister Tina Marie. And I can't wait to meet the other brown berets. I think they said it came from slavery. I would love for them to come back and expound on that more. Gente, I'm not claiming to know it all. Since we started this a year and 3 months ago, I mean, it's been like a pinchy college course, and Chicanismo. So it's been great, man. It's been great. You guys are growing with me too. Mikey, caballo, órale, o burro. ¿Qué es eso, güey? ¿Soy burro? ¿Qué, güey? You think que soy burro? Chingado, que gacho, man. Game over, he says. All late, haha. The Black Panthers, cabrones. The Black Berets. Yeah, I don't know if those Black Berets was like the ones in Forrest Gump. There were some dudes that had Black Berets. What I do know is Carlos Montes, he said where they got the beret from is that John Wayne did a película and it was called Green Berets. And we all know what that is. A special forces group in the army. To be a Green Beret, you had to be a stone cold killer and survivor. I mean, the killer is the alpha, the instinct quick. The survivor is because shit, you might have to be in Afghanistan on a mission by yourself, and get inside a compound and do some CIA shit, and that way you got to have those skills. But anyways, back to 84 degrees ass, right, cabrón? Yeah, get the last of the summer, man. Not summer. Well, they call it Indian summer. That's what they call it, right? Norbert didn't drink enough truth serum the other night. You don't think he did? He wasn't getting loose enough, or what do you think? He was holding back, huh? I'm gonna call him out on that shit, Norbert. You're holding back, cabron? Why are you holding back? You're right, huh? I never even seen him with a drink, huh? It was just me. But without the serum, I always tell the truth anyway, so it don't matter. I always tell the truth. 72 degrees and cloudy out. Okay, yeah, over here was gonna be 74, 75, I think. That's right. Hey, you gotta ask, what is a woman? What? So just remember this, cabron. That's right, Henry Romero. I appreciate you, cabron. I appreciate you. Remember this: city politics is different from national politics. That's why you never hear at the city council meetings they'll argue about the national politics or the presidential seat. They don't, because if you do that, they will criticize the shit out of you and say, why are you focused on what you can't control? The people voted you in for District 3, the Alisal district. So worry about District 3 and District 3 only. So that's why people don't on city level. And my bad, you guys. It was someone that came in that called and then it cut off the stream, but I'm pretty sure now you can hear my audio, man. Let me see. Testing 1 2 1 2 3. All right, yeah. My level's moving. Pinchy banda world. You can hear me, cabron. You want to get Norby's beat up? Way gacho. By saying what? What he said, I said. What if I said the same thing and he didn't say it? Oh, hey, Obama pandering to men. Well, yeah, someone could be like, well, none of your business because it isn't your raza. And they would be right. They would be right. But we got to, whatever, in the context of the topic, we got to talk about shit. And what we're not going to be trying to do is watch other races and talk. That's prison shit, too. That's all that separate. That's where I learned that. So no, here we do talk about topics, and those kind of comments are coming from those kind of mentalities, which I understand, gente. I get it. But am I trying to get them whacked? Come on. I could say the same thing. I did. I'm the one that led the comment. Hey, you seen Obama the other day? How's he telling men that he feels they're being sexist? So that would have been better instead of me saying the color. I mean, I don't know. I think if you're triggered easily, you're gonna get triggered no matter what. No matter what I say, you already want to snap at me. So you know what I mean? That's just some people. That's why there's trolls, right? Trolls exist. They come in not to kick it, and then they get blocked, and then they jump to the next channel. That's just what they do. I ain't tripping. I like that Uma. Orale. Nike Cortez are what the oh, you serio pedo way. Whoa, shit. Man. I said there were 70. The economy's worse than I thought. Nike Cortez are going for $120. So if I go to the mall, it's even worse because if you go to the mall and buy shit, you got to you got to pay for all the overhead of the store being in the mall. It's probably 150 in the mall. Damn, that's crazy. I'm still gonna buy a pair. You know which ones I want? To be honest, give me the white ones, all leather, no check mark, just the holes in it. The white leathers, no check mark, and just with the holes in it. Those are the ones I want. Interview Whack 100, ask him how fun it was trolling chipmunks. He wouldn't come on the platform. I don't think he would. I think he might be the kind of person that will look at the numbers first to even consider it. Like if I had Tony's numbers, then he'd probably consider it, you know. But I don't think so. But what's inevitable is we're growing the pinchy platform, and whether they want to acknowledge us or not, we're in the conversation and we're at the table. That's inevitable. But when it comes to say because they look at that touchy, right? Because he's coming with an LA mentality. We don't even trip like that over here in Central on the Central Coast. We never even tripped that. The 372s were cool. And whoever was our foe was their foe. And then even going up north, it's more of a vibe. So it wouldn't be that kind of conversation. We'd have to talk about other shit. But remember, I was telling you guys I had a YouTube Yarda dream a couple weeks ago. I did a video. This is the first YouTube Yarda dream ever. And I got jammed up, and it was Spider Loke and someone else, and they said, "Hey, can we talk about that issue we left pending?" And immediately, I don't know who I was gonna bring. I had to think of solid day oneers, people that have presentation and presence. And the first one, mi hermano Sanjo Lifer came to mind. We know each other off YouTube. Mi hermano Sanjo Lifer, I said, someone solid with a solid head, too. But anyways, how we even get into YouTube yada that way? You want to get Norby's beat up? Calmado, way. Calmado. No, I don't, man. Up from the ashes says, Norby's, I like it because it pissed off men. I mean, well, see what it is. I think this is what he said, and what he meant was the tides are turning. So he used something against himself. I mean, that's how I get it. Or you don't see it like that. He used something against himself. But again, you want to talk about skin colors? I get it. I get it, cabrones. They will make videos. They will call you this. They will call you that. That's the internet. What are you gonna do? Stop the internet from being the internet or what? Risky. You slip up, cabron. You're next. You're pinchy. Then you'll be Benedict Arnold or oh man. You'll be related to a slave owner or something. Not related to a slave owner. Whatever. Anyways, that's funny. That's right, you guys. We got the mayor of Salinas. Let's get back into that. Coming tonight. It's an honor, and any YouTube channel that would turn down the mayor of their channel. I mean, come on, you almost have to be a pendejo. Who wouldn't want to have the mayor? I think it's a moment that we're gonna have tonight. I asked, hey, join. Hey, drop a comment, whether it's wild or whatever. I don't give a shit. The YouTube yada comments, all of it. Bring it tonight, gente. Bring it tonight, and we got the mayor who's running for the seat, but it's already in the bag pretty much. I mean, when you get endorsed by the current mayor and the Placa Association, It's pretty much given to him, but it's because experience and hard work. And the stances, we'll talk about those tonight. That's what we're gonna find out tonight. I don't know the stances too well, you know. It just is what it is. And so that one's gonna be a little moment tonight. And then Friday night, gente, we're gonna go over to Paradigm and do that. You should see some more fireworks on this one. Guaranteed. Whack 100 cracks me up. He's a master troller. What I get off that dude is I actually think that dude is real. I think that dude is real. I actually think that dude is intelligent. He thinks 3, 4 steps ahead. That has to do with just probably 20 behind the wall. Let's just keep it a buck. He's probably been behind the wall for at least 20, half of those his teenage years. So some people, when they go in there, they get these master degrees in psychology, behavior, mouthpiece. So I think he could have 3, 4 accounts, of course. Yeah, he could be trolling, but no, I don't think he has the time for that. I think he makes $1 million moves. And I do think he knocked on Alvin's door. And Alvin looked at it through the peephole and his heart started beating. And all he felt was fear. And we know it. And the people know it. But that's neither here nor there, Calmas. I'm saying contact me, even if we had old beefs and shoot a shot. Oh man, that's funny. I'm gonna have to replace these Kempasuchi ones though. Yeah, I am for sure. I'm gonna replace these. They're selling them right there at the food co anyways. Pues buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Also interview, point and shoot. What the hell? Who's point and shoot? What the hell is that? Oh man, who's point and shoot? That's a funny nickname, man. I've heard some nicknames, man. Serio. I've heard some nicknames. I won't say what group they pertain to or whatever, but I've heard some nicknames like Trey Slot. I heard Trey Slot. I thought I heard it all. Then I heard Space Ghost. Space Ghost one time. I heard Space Ghost. That's a trippy one. And then I believe someone told me, oh no, that's a cartoon. That was actually a real cartoon back in the 70s. I'm like, gee, I wasn't a kid in the 70s. I probably have a silver head already. And internet, okay, he's doing an internet crash out has consequences. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, consequences on the internet though. And then what happens when you turn off your phone? When you turn off the internet, you get back in real life. So cálmate, güey, cálmate. I know what you're saying. Se colgó de su, puso la soga en su pescuezo, el güey. No, no, cálmate, man. It can happen to me. It can happen to you. Exactly what Scarface told Sosa. Hey, you see that dude on the airplane? He's like, hey, it's a dirty business we're in. That can happen to me, and that can happen to you. Let's keep it real. I say, who's untouchable? Let's see. Up from that, you should have that full whistle like Andy Griffith. Oh man, no, I thought you were talking about Chemo's video that he did, and Norby's was walking over there to AC Studio, and he put on the Opie Taylor song. That was crazy. Chemo, you haven't got a hold of me, cabron. I don't wanna do the YouTube Yarda video awards half-assed way. I want the edit to look clean, cabron. We should do that every year. Coordinate the videos, which one's first. Have a little vote. Get the clips edited, and then I'll include my B-roll way. You know how it works, Chemo. You know how it works. And everything could be done by email. For sure, everything could be done by email, carnal. Get at me, cabron. Ask the mayor if he likes. I can, cabron, pinche banda world, but I mean, who wants a platform where you can't speak your mind? I don't. What's happening is once we start letting that in, it's going to continue to happen. It'll go from and here's the thing: who's setting the standard on what the hell can be said? Think about that. Who has that authority? So it's already starting off on the bad foot. There's no checks and balances. There's no system to it. So how can you just say, you know what, X, censor it, but leave Facebook open, and then rotate? I mean, come on now. So, anyways, no, if you say, you know what, chinga tu madre, what? Hey, you came. At least you told it in the comment section, and that's it. You're not getting blocked for it. But again, we're in a generation where there's snowflakes. There's people they're still on the titty and están chupando and they don't want to let go of the biberon. I get it. The other ones that get mad. Entitlement. Let me give you a dose of reality. Let me give you a dose of reality to those that need it. It's not for everyone, only if you need it. Nobody owes you shit. Nobody owes you one single thing in this mundo. Once you get that principle down, then the fog comes out of your glasses. And then you realize, oh, I got to go and get mine. If I don't get it, it's not going to fall on my lap. If it was easy, everyone would do it. So, debo de darle la chinga like my parents did, my grandparents did, but I'm going to be able to succeed a whole lot more on a higher level because my opportunities supersede any one of theirs. I could become an executive CEO or small business owner. Anyways, I don't know if we're talking politics or what the hell I even said that. Yeah, that's what I meant, cabron. Pinche banda world. I use Telegram along. Yeah, I mean, some people were telling me, get on Rumble, get on this, get on that. I'm trying to streamline everything way where I could stream on Facebook and on Instagram. I just don't. I should. It literally is just an extra button. But I am going to make it a point to always get on Instagram live with the shows and on Facebook. TikTok, I think I could do that, but I don't know how to link the software. Mikey, what do you think about Mexico joining the BRICS? I think they're shitting on the United States, bro. They're shitting on the United States because they're basically, when people pulling out and our currency lowering value, that's basically saying we ain't shit and our money ain't shit when our dollar was the most prestigious currency in the world for I don't know how many decades. And so that they're even talking about other money systems just goes to show the US as a superpower should have been the innovator of the evolution of money and currency. Instead, they're on the fucking back seat because because they're in bed with China. Oh man, I don't want to start, man. Steady mobbing 76. That's right, my boy. I'm steady mobbing. That's right. Hey, steady mobbing. What song would you play if you were O.J. Simpson in that Bronco? What song would you play, carnal, if you were O.J. Simpson in that Bronco and had 150 Hudas shining lights behind you, telling you to stop, and you're going? I seen that on a meme one time. I'm not gonna say I made that up. I seen that on a meme. That one would be crazy. I think mine would be híjole. You know which one mine be? It's either gonna be RBL Posse. I got my nine. I got my nine. If you don't know what a nine is, good for you. These are 18 and over streams, anyways. That's how I put the settings. No chavalitos in here. Okay. I got my nine. It would be that one. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It would be I got my nine or I'm in motion. Mac Dre. Those two would be my crash out songs. Crash out songs. Orale. The mayor's coming on tonight, man. I'm fucking pumped, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Estoy manejando para atrás a la oficina. I cannot wait for the mayor to come on tonight. Damn it. You know, I should have got a Jamba Juice. Son of a bitch. Should I flip it? I'm on the south side still. Kind of by downtown. Oh, anyways. Straight Trucker. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you. Hey, what's up, Mikey? The mayor, name sounds familiar. What did he do? What did he do before? Well, when he was in office way, he had the gang problem. I mean, let's just keep this a buck. He had the gang problem. And that went down to where it's at now. It's in single percentages. It hasn't been in single percentages in a while. So the former mayor, let's ask him that. I'm not saying I don't know his whole record, cabron, but obviously he's from the town. I know you're from the town. So he's from the town. Why not grill him? Let's ask him about why. Hey, why did the South Side have brand new streets all the time, but the Alisal district in parts looks like Mexico? I mean, there ain't no question any politician should get nervous to answer. If you do, you're in the wrong position. If you don't know how to answer it and you need an earpiece like en mala eres, well, fuck, you're a fake. You're a fraud. Anyways, I don't want to get caliente, cabron. Because Risky's in the casa and I know he's voting for Kamala. All right, I'll tone it down, Risky, because I know you're voting for Kamala way. It's all good if you are. It's all good. It's not the end of the world. It'll just be copy and paste. 4 more years of no houses, no wage increases, no salary increases. It'll be a job seekers market. Instead of a job market, it'll be a job seekers market 4 more years. And I mean, those that are good and made their moves already will be okay. Those that are already working 3 jobs, fuck, those are the people that are barely making ends meet. Those are the people I feel bad for. And if you ask them their opinion, most of them don't get on YouTube. They're really affected by this in the community. They're going to tell you they want money flowing. But anyways, I am going to go to Jamba. Oh, I got to flip it. That's all right. I'm already in the Cash 707 says 357 by Sibo. Okay, so that would be your Bronco song. I can see that one. You know, at some point you got to crash out. Hopefully you live. You know what I mean? It's better to, well, some people don't prefer to, to catch a L. It's better to be alive than not, is what I was going to say. But some people would rather just go out. To me, I don't think so. No more. I used to live so reckless. Life is too precious, gente. It's too precious. Like if I even told part of the story to the mayor, he'd already lock up during the interview, huh? La chingada. No. That's members only stuff. But 357. I'm Mr. 357. Yeah, you know me. After all, I'm just a gun, and a gun ain't got no love. Think of that when you fill me up with them hollow points. That's a good one. But if it had to be Sibo, I would say, ooh, man. Probably murder that he writ. But yeah, it would be for me. I got my 9 RBL posse, and it would be really, really tight neck and neck with I'm in Motion, Mac Dre. I could crash to those songs. I could crash. Lost Mexicano legend a few days ago. Fernando Valenzuela, RP to the great Dodger legend. Absolutely, my boy. We'll take a moment of silence right now. Rest in peace, the legend. Los Angeles Dodger icon, mogul, legendary baseball player, Fernando Valenzuela. The story of how they took over Dodger Stadium's a trip. I've only seen a couple clips on the internet about it. I guess it was called the Chavez Ravine. It was a community bustling with people, thriving, bustling. And they came in there and they started handcuffing people and threw people out when they were saying, we've been here. This is our property. You don't have a right to take us off of our property. And they didn't, but they did for the sake of a sports team. That's crazy. That's a black guy. They're always going to have to ask. I mean, always going to have to have. That's right. Cal Peasy is in the casa. That's right, my boy. You seen it? Yeah, Donahue's coming on. Kimley's still in office, but she endorsed him. And then the Peace Officers Association endorsed him. That's, you already got 2/3 of the most influential people on your side. So it's almost going to be an easy slide home or walk, not even a slide. He's going to buck, or what do they call it? He's just going to walk the base. This light is stuck. I'm going to go around it. Ask the mayor his opinion of people who sit on the fence, like Alvin. Like Alvin. Alvin's fortunate that, a lot of people don't give a shit about your videos because you can always throw off something that really, effed you up, like they exposed you, or you did a stupid shit like Alvin and got fired. You could really play that off, downplay that on the internet so easily by just saying, oh, that's the internet. Oh, you think that's really serious? That's the internet. I'm sure that's one of the biggest cop outs to people catting out on the internet. Oh, that's the internet. Okay, but when I see you in real life and you're looking funny doing TikTok dances, I don't give a shit if it's the internet. I still see you with a red nose. I still see you like in living color, the dude that used to swing the homie. Don't play that. Bah! Lights are crazy, man. Something's wrong with these lights, and at lunchtime they're wrong. Something's wrong with the lights. It's pinchy lights, man. The mayor of Salinas. What's going on with the lights? They're not changing fast enough, and they're keeping us stalled. And then we want to talk about money, how they allocating funds. What's the primary thing they're investing in? That's what I want to know. Everything I want to know is going to affect the raza. I don't want to fluff it and talk about other little fluffy things. I want to see if he should be the leader for the next term. What if he's not? I'm just saying, I'm not going in there. Any other mind says just, hey, let's have a great conversation with former Mayor Donahue, who has experience. That's the weight of getting him back in the office is he's experienced, man. And I'm sure, just like any other politician, if I looked it up on YouTube, Mayor Donahue something, some scandal is gonna come up. No one is, well, I mean, I don't want to say no one, but there has to be some people, but most people have something, right? A DUI or something will come up. There's always a scandalo. And if it's personal, it's personal, I guess. And doesn't affect work, right? I mean, doesn't affect the office of the mayor, but it could look bad, right? It could look bad. Culture's ex-censor, that's right. He says, what's up with it, cabrón? Live on Chicano Street tonight, we got the mayor. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to pull up to the Jamba Juice, grab something, and then head out. But it's my honor to bring the mayor of Salas, or Chavalas, get balas, and talk about the history, what the motto of the city is: rich in land, rich in values. And then I'm sure you guys will be commenting great questions as well. I can't cover them all. I need your back. I need your backup. Get my backup on this. I do want to talk about homelessness, housing, budgets, crime, police, um, gang activity, all the stuff. Let's talk about all of it on the city level tonight with Mayor Donahue. Let me just read the last comments and then wrap it up. It's probably about a 5-minute drive to Jamba Juice. Risky Business says Carlos Montes is definitely voting for Kamala as well as most Chicanos. You're throwing a jacket on us, way. Calmate, okay? First off, to each his own. That's a personal thing. I mean, who you scratch on the ballot should be nobody's business. Just like how much money you have in the bank, your financial situation. That's nobody's business. I take particulars to that when people just blurt that out because it's just going away from how it should be. The standard's been say, hey, come on, don't bring shit up. So, anyways, who he's voting for, I don't know, but I know what you mean. I believe I do, because a lot of what falls inside let's call it the blue ideology in politics, is a lot of the Palestine stuff. A lot of those fall in, right? Each side, right? Each side has their politics. Like on the right side, okay, you gotta be pro-life. You ain't pro-life, you ain't stepping in the building. I get it. And I am pro-life. But anyways, that's just me. But what I'm saying is that each camp got what their guns are sticking to, and it's all good. So it's all good. Again, it's going to be copy and paste, but I don't think so. The pre-poll show already only 6 states. Only 6 states show lead polling. early voting to be blue. And I don't. It's gonna be too big to rig. I think too big to rig. It's just gonna be okay. Get Uncle Trump in there. Okay, that's it. Boom. Mike Tyson and everyone. We're all good. Mike Tyson will be happy because he made Mike Tyson a multi-millionaire. I seen Tony A. He posted that clip. Who's gonna tell Mike Tyson any shit? What pendejo on planet Earth is stupid enough to tell Mike Tyson something stupid to his face? I'm not saying you don't have balls and you do it. Yeah, you could have balls and you could have do it. Does it show you have balls? No. Why? Because you're knocked out on the ground looking at the sky. So you look stupid, even if you try to prove that you have the biggest balls of them all. So, anyways, Tony A posted that out there. So again, our wallets or our feelings? You guys pick. Up from the ashes, the runner. Baby mama mad at him. Yeah, so again, when you want to be a public figure, when everyone close to you wants to talk about you, aguanta. Aguanta. So everyone, his cousins, a brother of his, an aunt, an uncle want to come on and say, that motherfucker was smoking all night. The light bulb in my backyard in a shed and was staying with me, paying me rent. And he was going live on YouTube on a Metro phone. Again, I don't wish no ill will to him with business. It's still FU. I want my $10,000, and I'm going to split that with stories written by a current prisoner because that was inside the contract. You're the only chavala that's pulled out of the content creator series of fighting, and that'll be another pendejada you're going to be known for. If anyone ever asked me on any interview when we're at a high level, I've only had one ever pull out. And that pendejo, karma came and bit him right in the nalgas. But yeah, baby mama's gonna tell the stories or whatever. Again, personal, when it comes to kids, I'm not commenting on kids. We have to keep kids off the internet. What the fuck are we doing here talking about kids on the internet? Keep the kids off the internet. That's no one's business when it comes to children or kids. If people want to post their families out there, okay, great. They do it. They choose to do it. But as far as talking about the kids, I'm not gonna comment on kids. I'm not. I mean, unless it's like, cases like we have like Gabriel Fernandez or something like that. Okay, of course, those are nationally, international, maybe known stories. And we'll go talk about it like that. But when it comes to him doing something about his kids, once someone says kids, I don't want to talk about it. Hey, you remember that gang task force sergeant Lazzarini? He knew everyone's name. Did you remember Pac-Man? He was the most infamous. I'm gonna probably drop a video about Pac-Man today in the members only because I don't even have the topic now. It just came to my mind. Pac-Man looked about 80-90% like Pac-Man, like the Terminator 2 liquid alloy guy. And this guy would kick open the legs, boom, boom, and slam you on the hood like Menace to Society. And again, we hung out between Eucalyptus and Sanborn. That was our little where we hung out from Eucalyptus and Sanborn is where we hung out in the 90s. Eucalyptus and Sanborn, going down to Tip where the post office is, going up to Conley. Conley's a circle by Alcesta. All right, you guys, I'm gonna have to let you guys go. Hey, tonight with the mayor, we made it. We did it, carnalitos. ¿Qué hubo? It was me and it was us together, striving to get it done. We did it. The mayor's coming on the podcast. I appreciate if you tuned in, even if it's for a minute or two. I appreciate if you dropped a comment. I appreciate if you asked the question, because I don't write questions down. I should, but it's just, damn, I'm so fucking busy. I shoot off the hip, but I do really good. Because if I think about what's affecting the community, I'm there every day. There's a new video, roping. Oh, cálmate. It could be. Is it AI or what? I don't know. I live on Cedar and Chillicothe. I know exactly where you're at, my boy. I know exactly where you're at. All right, live on Chicano Street. I'll see you guys. I'm going to drop a video about Pac-Man in the members only because Straight Trucking just reminded me about it. And you just gave me the content for the members only today. Gracias, carnal. I'll see you guys at 7 o'clock with Mayor Donahue. In the end, all you got is the memories.